Peace. Let's read a little bit, just a little bit too, because I'm at work right now. Boom, look at my clipboard. All kinds of scriptures and wisdom, everything on there, right? So, yeah. It's real about my culture, man. I don't play. I meditate on the Torah all day. All day. So anyway, look. So it was just a little something I was going through real quick about the ark, right? And the Creator says, make yourself an ark. He's talking to Noah. Make yourself an ark of gopher wood. Make it an ark with compartments and cover it inside and out with pitch. This is how you shall make it. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits. Its width 50 cubits. And its height 30 cubits. A cubit is 18 inches, by the way. So when you see it says 300 cubits, that's 450 feet. So 50 cubits will be 75 feet. And 30 cubits will be 45 feet. Because 1 cubit is 18 inches. So anyway, do the math on it. So let's get to the bottom real quick, right? Where it says, make it with bottom, second, and third decks. And every time I see that, I always put 3 degrees because knowledge, wisdom, understanding. And everything is 3 with the Creator. Everything is 3 days. You must wait 3 days for this. You must cleanse 3 days for that. Make the ark in 3 levels, right? The temple, 3 levels. Solomon's temple was 3 levels of it. It's always 3. It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding, proton, electron, neutron, man, woman, child, sun, moon, stars. It's always, we are in the 3rd dimension. You understand? The 4th dimension will be something that you can't surpass. You can't surpass the 3rd dimension. No man can. Everybody is inside this little, you know how people say, I need somebody to think outside the box. But you can't. No man. We're bound to a box to think within. Every man has different levels of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But we're all within the same boundaries. It cannot be passed. These are the 3 levels that he's talking about. I'm gonna build on that a little bit later. I'm gonna go on a little bit more about the 3, 6, and 9 and the mathematics of the scriptures. I'm gonna start really getting into it. But that's just something real brief right now I want to touch on. Noah's Ark. And they say that the story is from a Babylonian text. And they say even the shape of the boat was supposed to be different. But here they're giving you measurements. They give you specific measurements in this Torah. And these instructions give you specific mathematical measurements when they talk about plumb lines and measurements and rods, and measurements are without this whole book. You understand? Even the priestly garments, the plates on his chest plate, they were all measured with handbreadths and spans, all using measurements. This is divine mathematics. We choose not to look at it like that. We want to just say. So anyway, long story short, even if there was a boat or something that happened in Babylonian that, supposed to have saved lives or whatever, I'm not too sure about the story. I'm going to look into that. But this one I know about. Who's to say it couldn't be another ark? Why not? Why couldn't the Creator do that for this man? I mean, there was 2 temples, right? Babylon destroyed the second one. The Romans, Titus took down the second. The Babylonians destroyed the first one, and Titus tore down the second one, right? So why can't there be 2 boats or 2 events that happen the same in history? Why not? But this book gives you explicit details on it, the measurements and everything. So when we deal with mathematics, we got to know that at least that's true, right? We got the measurements on it. And I believe there is some measurements on that so-called boat, the Babylonian text. It was supposed to be like 3,600 feet or something like that. I know the math is divine because 36, 3 and 6 is 9. But anyway, I don't want to digress too much. So let me go. So peace.